No doubt this has been the craziest trading week in all of 2024. The hype, the retail sentiment is through the roof. Stocks are going bonkers, and I'm sure a lot of people are sitting on the sidelines watching these big accounts post their gains and asking themselves, what is the next big runner? Not AMC, not GameStop. What's an affordable penny stock that has that gap up potential, multi 100% ability? And I want to share with you a stock that I just put almost $8,000 into swinging for tomorrow. First, if you don't mind, smashing that like button, click and subscribe if you haven't. Also, turning on those post notifications, I'd greatly appreciate it. Now, the ticker is BCAN. Now, before we get into the charts, I want to just rifle through this really short and simple because it's not a fundamental play. It's more momentum and retail hype. It's 11 million market cap, 7.5 million OS, super tight. They have plenty of cash, no need to dilute or anything like that. I think net cash per share is around $1. They don't have crazy revenues or anything. Of course, this is just a small company, as we mentioned, but the balance sheets are pretty strong. No long-term debt, which is great. Not a lot of risk at these levels, in my personal opinion. And when we look at the charts, we had an incredible close. Great momentum, nice volume, up 48%. And again, it's moving in after hours. There's a lot of volume, a lot of activity, and I think this could be the next one to go crazy. Now, again, most of the stocks I give you on this page are very conservative. They're very strong fundamentally. They don't have a lot of downside risk. But if you want those big gains, if you really want to get those huge returns, you have to get involved with some stuff that's a little more risky, right? I want to get out of my comfort zone. I'm not someone that day trades or really focuses on the short-term stuff. That's not my specialty. But again, I want to get out of my comfort zone. I want to try something new. I like the setup here. It feels right. I sort of just have that gut feeling, that gut intuition, and I pulled the trigger. So I drew out Fibonacci levels from 65 being the low to the top there, 315. And really short and simple, I want to focus on this 160 range, which could possibly be a rejection point or a resistance level. After that, I see clear skies all the way up to 220. We break 220, I think it's very realistic this thing gets to 315 plus. I just don't see a lot of resistance personally on the stock, a lot of gaps to potentially be filled. And I think, again, it just has that feel, especially having a 7.5 million OS. Now, again, in terms of percent gain, right? Let's say we buy the stock right at like 141, 142. We get to 160, that'd be around 15%. Get to 220, be around 55%. So I think that's a very conservative range, right? I don't think I'm being, out of pocket or unrealistic by getting to that 220 level. So that'd be a nice 50% return. That's an incredible day trade. That's a very, very nice return on investment. But let's say we get all the way up to 315. Now we're in that double up range, that 122% return. And that's when things can get very interesting. Again, the stock closed up 48% here, just under 50 cents a share. Looks great, a lot of momentum, ton of volume in the after hours here. Again, I'm not telling you that you should buy this or swing this. I would classify this as a high risk, high reward play. You have to expect zero here, expect the worst, hope for the best type of mentality. But realistically, right, if the stock does get some legs and we remove the clutter here, I mean, this thing could really fly. I mean, this thing cracks 270, in the open market. I mean, it could really go. I mean, 3, 4, 5 it's not out of the equation. So let me know in the comments section below if you've traded any names recently this week. How are you doing? Are you making big money? Did you have any crazy hits? I would love to know your stories, both good and bad. What do you think about BCAN? I'm personally swinging it. I put a couple $1,000 into it. Feel great. I think it's going to be a massive success. Hopefully I'm right. Could be wrong. But again, that is my 2 cents. I want to do a short and sweet video. Don't want to milk it or anything like that. If you're loving the content, you're enjoying the stuff we're putting out, let me know in the section below. Also, please share this video, repost it, try and get it to all the big name accounts, see what they think about it, because all it takes is one person to jump on board and we could really start to see this thing soar. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a fantastic night. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.